I was in a side-by-side accident, an ATV. We were doing a deer spotlight survey on our deer lease. At the time, we hadn't seen any deer, and two cows jump up, and we, for some reason, decided we were going to chase cows. And they turned, we turned, and I remember, well, James screaming at me, my friend James, "Craig, where are you? Craig, where are you?" I said, "I'm right here." And then he said, "You okay?" I said, "Yeah." I sat down beside the side-by-side, and we took off. That's when he administered CPR on me. And that's the last thing I remember. I had a right frontal lobe traumatic brain injury and a stroke, ischemic stroke on my right side. I still had no idea where I was at, what I was doing. Couldn't talk, couldn't eat or drink for 2 months. For 8 weeks, I couldn't eat or drink. I did it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. My eyes were both swollen shut at the time. So life was just uncertain.
You get to CNS at that time, there's so much that he had to go through with physical therapy, occupational therapy, and then I would come over and visit when we could and stuff, and I'd come over with his mom and just friends and stuff. And Craig's we have a really big support group back in Durant, where we're from and stuff. So spent a lot of time coming up to CNS and watching. It was just amazing, even the progression weekly to come up here to see where he was at.
At the apartment, I learned to manage money. I started to figure out who I was again. I found my personality and my identity again, slowly. Through my roommate, they were connected to sports and watching TV together. We found a common bond. I started coming in my shell again. As I realized I was still there. The therapists are amazing. Just Whitney, the first day I met her, I was not too pleasant with Whitney. And she said, "Look, I can be your best friend. I can help you." So I said, "Okay, boss." Her nickname became Boss at that point. Like, whatever you say, boss, Okay, boss. And she became my counselor, my PT. She did a lot for me at the time. I get off on a tangent, she would actually reel me back in. Even they go get Whitney rid of somebody else to come take care of me. When I had a little temper tantrum, a fit, or temper tantrum. Whitney came, "What's up?" Just think about what you're doing. Think about your daughter. Think about, slow down. Think what you're doing, Craig. So Whitney would talk me off the ledge, basically. I work for the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. I'm a tribal advocate. Actually, I went back to work. I was on a cane. Then, soon after, I laid the cane down. Got my vision corrected. Returned to work full time. And then soon after, got my driver's license. And that's for the rest is history, right there.
What he does today at the Choctaw Nation to help other tribal members with employment and to encourage them when they're down and out, when you're trying to find a job, and if you've applied for a job 10 or 20 times, you haven't gotten a job or can't get an interview, and he helps build a resume and gives them mock interviews and stuff. And I can't tell you how many employees he's helped, or how many people he's helped get employed with the Choctaw Nation just from the skill set that he has today, and it's just amazing.
That's amazing for him to come back and just have that bond we've had as a family. They were my family at the time, still are this day. But it's just amazing. It's coming back to building and seeing patients. That kind of took me back to where I was at.
With Craig's stroke and TBI, I had never been around anybody that had sustained, that I was close to with a TBI. Of course, in any community, you always know of somebody that's happened to, but to be able to go through the whole accident, to be there to the hospital, to CNS, to watch the whole transformation. I call it transformation because it is a transformation. Was just amazing, and I would say, you know, people even back home say it was a miracle, and I know even the community, the Choctaw Nation, all the people in Durant owe a big gratitude to CNS.